today, living guilt-free, the worst thing that we do to ourselves is we judge ourselves. And when, especially if shit goes down and things are, somebody's being awful to us, if we try and say to ourselves, oh, you are like this, that can go even worse.
Mm.
So you have to be very kind to yourself. I always say to people, instead of hindsight, use kindsight. Put those glasses, even when you're going to the principal, it takes one to see one. Have those kindsight glasses
Mm-hmm.
and see
So,
how that feels.
so Sidra, how would we differentiate between hindsight and kindsight in a way that, sometimes in the name of being kind to ourselves, are we letting ourselves off the hook and not doing what we need to be doing or what we are supposed to be doing?
That's a $1 million question. How do we know the difference between the two? In all honesty, the correct answer is only you can tell. For me, the difference is in my thoughts. If I'm talking bad things about myself in hindsight, oh, I should have done this. When you hear yourself shoulding, coulding, woulding, then
Mm-hmm.
you know you're in hindsight. And when you hear yourself, that's
Ah.
why this happened, oh, now I understand, then you know you're in hindsight.
Nice.
What does it take for me to be awake? Wanna know how to activate the truth of who I am.
The first thing we have to do when we join the awakening or the conscious upgrade chats or anything to do with, I would say, consciousness, we have to take off our religious glasses,
Mm.
and understand it from the point of view of energy. So what is eternal timeline, which is they're referring to the book that I've written, The Awakening. And the eternal timeline is based on the principle that energy cannot be destroyed, it changes form, and energy contains information. So your body is made up of some sort of energy that was someone somewhere in other timeline, and now it's you.
Mm. I see, I
So
see.
it's the idea of energetic composition of body. That's what creates eternity.
In regards to Akashic Records, so understanding, the plan for your life before you come here, how can we use them?
It, I love that. Firstly, the Akashic record, it might be a big word for people who've joined us,
Yeah.
newbies. So akasha is comes from the sky. That would say is a word, I think in Sanskrit it's called the akasha. In Akashic records, what the term refers to, it refers to all the information that you have experienced from this lifetime to other lifetime, to where all of that is, they say, written in the stars or written in the akasha. And the way you use that information is when you are right here right now, going through your relationship, going through your jobs, going through your career. You, any challenge that comes through, you see the opposite of that challenge, because in the akasha is, it's almost like your flight plan. It is said that before you are born or before you incarnated into this body, you had a plan.
Mm.
You were here to learn some lessons, integrate some experiences, and all of that is written in there in your akasha. And because of the veil of amnesia, you are not you are not able to identify it.
Mm. So
So
how would we
use
kind of
it.
use it? Yeah.
So I would say, for example, let's say in my flight plan, I wanted to experience compassion. So in this lifetime, if I have a brother who's an alcoholic, or let's say somebody who's an addict, then instead of being upset with them and say, oh, why can't you stop drinking, or why can't you do this, you say, wow, thank you so much for allowing me to experience compassion.
Mm. How
If
great.
somebody's bullying you and abusing you, a lot of us go into the victim mode. And I'm not saying it's not natural to go into victim mode. Of course it is. At the same time, imagine if you could use the information and say, oh, this person is bullying me because they want me to exercise self-love. They want me to exercise forgiveness. They want me to. So you are playing almost like a Rubik's Cube of lessons with each relationship or each challenge, instead of just going by the flow and being spun in life.